Welcome back. You're watching The Money Show. Health insurance covers your needs during a health emergency, but if the hospital bills exceed your health insurance cover amount, then you have to pay the extra amount from your pocket. However, there is a way to avoid this situation with top-up plans. But what are exactly top-up plans and health insurance policies, and how do they work? Let's answer all of these questions with Ashish Lath, the business head, InsuranceDekho. Ashish, good evening and welcome to the show. We are going to understand what exactly are top-up plans, but then just before that, can you explain me the structure of a particular health insurance that one has, which is already a comprehensive plan that you own? On top of that, you can buy a top-up. So how is the structure laid down of this product?
See, a typical person would have health insurance somewhere in the range of 2 lakh to 5 lakh rupees. Now, there would always be exceptions, but a typical health insurance cover is between 2 to 5 lakh rupees. Now, think of a scenario where you actually end up making a claim or your medical emergency requires an expenditure of more than 5 lakh rupees. What happens in such a scenario? Majority of the people would be left to pay for the money from their own pocket, which will lead to financial ruin. This is where health top-up plans come to your rescue. They are very, very cheap compared to a regular plan, and they come into picture only once you've exhausted the limit on your current health insurance plan. Let me give you an example that would probably help people understand this better. So let's assume we have a health insurance cover with a sum insured of 3 lakh rupees. Now, if you buy a health top-up plan, in addition to your health insurance cover, for example, of 5 lakh rupees with a deductible amount of 5 lakh rupees. In this case, if you make a claim, for example, of 8 lakh rupees, in a scenario where you did not have a health top-up plan, you would be required to pay 5 lakh rupees. That is 8 minus 3, your sum insured from your pocket. Now, if you have a health top-up plan, what would happen is the initial 3 lakh rupees will be paid by your existing health cover. You pay the difference amount of 2 lakh rupees so that the deductible reaches 5 lakh rupees, and the remaining 3 lakh will be paid by your health top-up insurance company. It's a booster plan to meet unexpected high amount medical emergencies.
Got it. Now, help us understand top-ups you will get as and when you buy your original health plan or the base plan, or this is something that can be added later on as and when needed?
You can do both.
Okay.
So a lot of companies give you the option of buying a health top-up plan at the time of buying your basic health policy itself. In a lot of cases, you can also buy it after you have bought your health insurance. So there is no connection between both. In fact, you can have a health top-up plan from one insurance company and your base insurance plan from another insurance company. Although it's preferred that you buy them from the same company, but you can buy them anytime. They are independent of each other.
Ashish, talking about the kind of coverage that you get in a top-up plan, now you get a lot of health benefits in your base cover, but when you opt for a top-up, or when it's the time to utilize your top-up cover, the coverage in that particular feature, will the coverage differ in terms of your features, in terms of your sum assured and the amount that needs to be covered? Are there any differences?
See, the most important difference is that a health top-up plan comes into effect only after you've exhausted the deductible amount. So, for example, if your health top-up plan comes up with a deductible amount of 5 lakh rupees, so you can make a claim in the top-up plan only after the initial 5 lakh rupees has been spent. Now, you may have spent from your pocket, or the money may have been paid by another insurance company, but they come into effect only after the deductible amount. Whereas in the case of a regular health plan, it comes into effect from zero. So you don't need a deductible. So any money that you spend on hospitalization, you can pay from your basic health insurance plan. Now, in terms of features, majority of the features are same. So just like your basic health insurance plan, there would be a sum insured. Just like your health regular plan, you would have a pre-existing disease which may or may not be covered. You may have a waiting period for certain specific illnesses. You may have a certain cap on certain other treatments. So more or less the conditions are same. What would happen is if you're buying both the plans at a different point in time. So for example, if you're buying your basic health insurance plan today, and if you buy your top up after 6 months, there is a high possibility that the waiting period, for example, will differ. The period will not be concurrent for both the policies. So that is something people have to keep in mind and try and buy them together. Secondly, things which where there may be a difference is probably, for example, list of hospitals. Now, if you buy your basic health insurance plan from company A and a top-up plan from insurance company B, they may have a different network of hospitals, for example, they may have different criteria. Now, that may differ. That's why it's advisable to buy them from the same insurance company. But otherwise, the TNC, the things you need to look for remain same for both.
Will it be possible that you take a health insurance plan from one company and top up from the other, or is necessary to have this both of these things from one company?
You can do both. You can buy your basic health insurance plan from one company, and the top-up plan can be from any other company. That is okay. But it is preferred you buy them from the same company for this very simple reason that the TNC on both the plans would be same. Like I mentioned, for example, a very basic condition, that is a list of hospitals would be same. You do not want to be in a situation where company A offers a particular hospital under cashless benefit and a company B offers the same hospital under reimbursement benefit. So it's preferred you buy them from the same insurance company.
Tell me something about the kind of extra money you will have to give for a top-up plan. Will the premium go up?
In fact, contrary to common perception, top-up plans are very, very cheap compared to your basic health insurance plan. You can get a 5 lakh rupee cover for as little as 2,000 rupees per person. So they are very cheap for the simple reason that they come into effect only after a certain amount has been paid by the policy holder, either from pocket or through another insurance policy. The higher the deductible, the lesser premium you would be paying. But as a simple benchmark, for a 5 lakh rupee cover with a 5 lakh deductible, you can expect to pay about 2,000 rupees per person for the health top-up plan.
This top-up is applicable, or you get it on a floater plan or an individual standalone policy? And even on critical illnesses policies, do we get a top-up on that also?
Yes. So most of the companies offer you both the options. You can either get an individual health top-up where the limit applies only to the individual, or you can get a family floater plan where you get a cumulative limit for the entire family, all the policy holders. So both the options are available. For critical illnesses, most of the companies have a waiting period. For pre-existing health conditions, again, they have a waiting period. So that may not be covered in majority of the plans, so there may be a waiting period.
Last question to you. Any health insurance plan and top-up that you would recommend to our viewers?
Sorry, I wouldn't want to recommend a particular plan on national TV.
Okay.
But what I would advise, consult a good advisor regarding your health insurance requirement, and the person should be able to guide you on the right basic plan as well as a health top-up plan.
All right, that will be all. Thank you so much for being on the show and helping our viewers with everything regarding top-up plans today. On that note, let's take a quick break, and after that, we are going to talk about how you can get pension or maybe regular income of 1 lakh rupees per month after 60, after the age of 60, if you are consistently investing in mutual funds.